101 and welcome to my review for Detective Conan, episode 891, the Meiji Restoration Mystery Tour, Yamaguchi Arc. Alright guys, so this was a filler episode. We've had quite a few canon materials as of late, but this was, I'm not feeling. We had a lot of canon material as of late with the Kaito Kid, the mystery box, and a couple of other mysteries. But this today was filler. Alright, and overall, not a bad filler. Basically, what Morty receives a letter from Kitagaichi, I think it is. I'm probably going to butcher half the names. I'm really sorry, guys. To come to Yamaguchi to be at the front of this train station at 3 p.m. to be handed some treasure. Mori's like, oh, sweet, fuck yeah, rocks up. While there, we end up meeting Asuka, who is a news reporter for a web news reporter. She basically meets them. She shows them around, all that kind of jazz, and basically Morty ends up letting it slip that he's here to meet this person. And she ends up, oh, I'll be back in a minute. Takes off. After a while, we get to Yamaguchi. To Yamaguchi police rocking up, arresting Morty on the suspicion of being accomplice, and then also saying he's trying to get away when he actually just slipped like an absolute idiot. Next thing we know, we do meet the chief inspector. And he's basically kind of a hard ass. And right at the back, I was like, why is he here? You know, how did they get the tip off? And then obviously we find out a little bit later on it's Asuka. And he knows a few things extra that we're like, all right, how does he know about the treasure? You know, we never said anything about treasure. And that's where we figure out that Asuka is the one who actually sent Mori the letter to somewhat lure him out here to try and get involved in the case and to solve the case. Asuka does know who's behind this, but because of fear, she cannot really say anything because she feels like if she does let someone know and they catch on to him, that she said he will kill her, and that terrifies her. So Mori goes, all right, you know what? I got an idea. How about we say that I've stumbled upon the case and I'm going to go and try and solve it. Now, Morty's life is in danger. We end up, after everything happens, we end up heading to Hagi, where the next episode is going to be based. We do meet a lawyer, Fujaki, I believe it is, or Fujuki. And right at the back, he seems very suspicious. He's saying, dude, back off. You don't want to get involved with this. For some reason, he doesn't want this to get solved, and I don't understand why. Yeah, and it's like one of the guys who had his gold coin stolen, like, oh, I'm hoping this will get solved, solved soon, so then I could potentially get my coins back. And the lawyer's like, look, there's a good chance you're not going to get your coins back even if this does get solved, because they can get melted down and then made into bars, which then can be sold. So he goes, look, it's 90% gold. Don't get your hopes up too high. So he's saying a lot of weird things. It's just making me go, wait, why would you say something like that? He goes, oh, I'm a lawyer and I deal with this kind of stuff all the time. And that was his reasoning for having this type of knowledge. But even at the time, like, it's understandable why he said it, but it was just kind of weird why he said it. And he told them he's very cold, very suspicious, and he's very much don't solve this case. He's very much intent and more. He said, don't get involved in this case. Don't try and solve it. It's too dangerous. Right? And that just to me is like, why? Why wouldn't you want this to get solved and the person who is doing all this get caught? Like, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, after that, we do end up Conan discover. We do see a bit of a webcam image of this guy, and he's dressed a particular way, and we're like, we end up going to Hagi. Conan's like, oh, I want to go to Hagi. No. You know, it's like, Nature and I, we can go to Hagi together. We end up going there, and he basically, Morty then sees this mascot that's dressed very similar to the culprit, and basically the culprit is dressing up as a historical figure. And basically, little things happen, and then we start getting attacks. Morty ends up getting shot at, and that's where our episode pretty much ends. So it's very interesting to see how this is all playing out, because within a week, the remaining treasures that haven't been sold are going to be moved out, and hence the reason there's a truck at this little restaurant place. So I'm really, really curious as to why the lawyer doesn't want things to get sold. So far, he's my top suspect. He's the one that's behind it. Maybe if it doesn't get sold, he gets a big chunk out of it, or, you know, something along those lines. I'm not really sure. So I'm really suspicious of the lawyer more than anything else. So overall, guys, the animation wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, it wasn't terrible. Nothing I really noticed that was really kind of off-putting or anything like that. Not bad. It's an enjoyable filler episode. I think it's going to be quite interesting next week, where we got part 2, which is the Meiji arc. So I'm going to be interested to see how this kind of plays out. Whether we're going to find out what's going on, or whether we're going to get a third episode, maybe get another culprit or another suspect. But yeah, I'm really curious about how this is going to play out. So overall, guys, for this episode, I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. It was an average episode, nothing great. It wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't bad. You know, it was an okay episode. I enjoyed it. It kept me entertained. It's interesting, but not brilliant. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's not really too much to it. Next week, I will make sure I have all the names. I normally write things down, but due to, you know, I've got a few extra things I need to do today. But next week, I'll make sure I have all the right names and everything like that. But anyway, guys, that is all for me. As always, let me know in that comment section below. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you guys with another review. Peace. Run away!